Hello folks, how you going? Just thought I'd have a quick yarn with you about this BMW R1200. I've owned it for a while now. Thought I'd give you an update on what I thought of it. This is the 2015 BMW R1200RT. Just get myself organised here. So yeah, there are a few things about this bike that I think they could have done better. So maybe they can think of these things for next time. I'm not sure, but go for a cruise along here. One of the biggest problems I've found with this bike is it's developed, done about 30,000 kilometres now. It's developed this really annoying resonating vibration coming from the rear end. You won't be able to feel it on or hear it, or the camera won't pick it up. It's generally when you're under a bit of load, somewhere around the 3000 RPM area. Top gear, 3000 revs, 2.5, sitting on about 70k an hour. There's a distinct vibration coming up through my arse. It's not the differential, I don't think it's the shaft, it's something ahead of that. A joint or something like that. That's going to need to be looked at. More or less came overnight. It wasn't through any abuse or anything like that, just normal day-to-day riding. And then she appears. So I'm still riding it. It seems fine. It's not really getting worse. It's just really quite annoying. You can actually feel it through all the gears. Apart from that, the bike's been pretty good. A reliable machine. I'm running some Michelins on it at the moment, which do the job. One thing I'm not happy with is a really clunky gearbox in this thing. It's extremely loud. It's very hard to get a smooth, slick gear change without it going plunk. Controls are pretty good. Heated grips, heated seat. It's a pretty comfortable bike to ride. There's levels of adjustment in the seat itself. Automatic screen. You can sit on this thing all day and walk relatively well at the end of it. Power wise, it's a massive improvement on last year's model. Massive improvement. This is around 115 odd horsepower. There's a policeman. Let's get around this corner here. Beautiful. Better do the speed limit. Plenty of torque from the boxer motor. Purrs along quite nicely. It's about a 24 litre fuel tank. You're looking at roughly highway riding. Bit of diesel on the road there, lovely. Highway riding, you're looking at getting around 450 to 500 kilometres per full tank. That's being nice and gentle and utilising the cruise control. The second you start to get busy with your hands and feet, your litres per kilometre tend to increase pretty quickly. But a more than capable machine for chewing up some corners. All 420 odd kilos of it. Pretty good dash on these things as well. You've got oodles of things to look at. Dynamic road or rain modes. You've got 3 trip computers, tyre pressure sensors, ambient temperature, your average speed. What else has got? Your range tells me I've got about 301 k's till empty. It's telling me my consumption at the moment. It's sitting on about 5.5. Average consumption. Yeah, as I said, tyre pressures, stopwatch. If you want to time yourself going to work, it's always good fun. A bit of a trip computer for the GPS times. It's got the date there if you want it, oil level, electricity voltage, or it can tell you nothing. All your usual stuff, RPM, analog speedo, which is generally about 10 kilometres out, so I wouldn't even touch that. I'd stick to the digital speedo. Tells you what gear you're in, just in case you don't know what gear you're in. Yeah, adjustable screen's pretty good. This bike, as most BMWs have done in the past, has shielded you really well from the wind and the rain. These offer terrific protection, these things. Not that I like to ride in the rain very much, but for those times you get caught out. So they've certainly lent towards the Japanese style of gearboxes with this reconfigured engine gearbox setup. Nice big caravan. It's a nice day for a ride, not too hot. It's about 24 degrees, beautiful. Not too many idiots out on the road. Nice note that comes from this twin. Certainly gives it a bit more bark than previous models. And you can lift the front end up fairly well with the power it's got. It's not too bad. Traction control cuts in pretty quick. It will allow you to do a bit of silly behaviour with the front end if you get caught out on a bump on the road. But it soon cuts in and spoils any fun you might want to have. Traction control can be disengaged. You need to stop the motorcycle, go through your menu to do that. You can actually turn it off, which I wouldn't advise doing on this thing. It's got a fair bit of power, and once you get her up in the air, you can get yourself into a little bit of trouble. It's not like your Japanese bikes where you got power on tap to control your wheel standing action. So it's actually quite a good package and it's quite well thought out. I might add that is on dynamic mode. If you have it on rain mode or road and you don't have that break in the computer cutting out your fun time, it does it a lot quicker, simply because it's in dynamic. It pauses for a few more milliseconds before it shuts you down and drops your power off. Nice roadworks. Sitting behind the little Discovery Sport. Pretty funky looking car. Don't we love roadworks? Just love roadworks. Sit in roadworks all days. No, he's not going to pull out in front of me. 25, 25. Go slow, says the man with the stick. There you go, mate. Very good. Good job. Well done. Slow we go. Slow it is. Yeah, Barry. Switch around, Barry. Thanks, mate. Good job. Nice one. 60. So I said this is a pretty talky motor. Doing, tell you what, I'll do 40 k's an hour. Flick myself into 6th gear. Okay, I'm doing 45 k an hour in top gear. I'm heading uphill. And I'll give her a bit of juice. A bit of vibrating there, but you know what? I'm already doing 90. Straight up to it. That was in top gear. Going up a hill. So there's a terrific amount of torque on delivery with this thing. I suppose it should be with two massive sized pistons chugging you along. So overall I'm pretty happy with this bike, but I am a bit concerned about spending 30-odd thousand on a motorcycle that develops a serious rear end vibration after about 28,000 kilometres. Apparently BMW say that this isn't an isolated incident. There are quite a few GS owners that are coming in with the same problems. And at the moment BMW Australia is scratching their heads as to what the problem is. I suppose because it's a new machine, they're waiting for some more bikes to pop up in some other parts of the world with the same issue to try and find a solution for it. So yeah, keep on motoring until I find out something else. But certainly not ideal. So anyway, yeah, just a quick yarn on how things going. So the last thing I'll mention are the brakes in this thing. The Brembo brakes are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic brakes. Massive improvement on last year's model. There's very good feel, very good stopping power and ability over extended periods of time under all conditions. So the brakes on this thing are quite impressive. That's about all I'll talk about for now, so thanks for listening. Got any comments? Whack them below. Otherwise, safe motorbiking, folks, and I'll chat to you soon. Okay, bye for now.